when I started as a consultant in 2014, nobody wanted product management help. Like I tried so hard to be like, yeah, I can help you with these processes and implement experimentation. And I had the door slammed in my face so much during then. I had people just get angry at me that I would actually consider experimentation. I had so many people who were like, no, that's not how we do it. And I still get that to some level, but I've seen people be so much more receptive to trying to figure out how to do good product management now. And I do think Scrum has had a large part to do with that, because organizations that haven't had product managers in the past now have product owners, who I consider the same as product managers. And they are, yeah, I don't see any difference between a product owner and a product manager. Product owner is just a role in a Scrum team. But now these people need to figure out, how do I be product managers? So they're like, okay, we need help. We need to figure out what we're doing. And to me, Scrum is kind of, it's a double-edged sword, where I see people abusing Scrum, but I also see it paving the way for us to have conversations about good product management. And that I think has really, really helped. So I see more companies now amenable to thinking through this, to thinking through experimentation. A lot more companies are getting used to validating. When I came in 2014, nobody wanted to talk about validating. They were like, no, it's about building. And now we're actually having conversations about it. They focus on the problem. People are really pushing that. They're really pushing you to talk to your users. So we're seeing a lot more reception and people being like, yes, this is how we should be operating. Even if we're not quite there yet today, there's a lot more buy-in than there used to be for that type of way of working. I think too, the other trends I see, like surrounding product management that make our lives better: continuous delivery, continuous integration. If you can ship things faster, you can learn faster. So like all of these technological trends, making it faster to prototype or faster to run an experiment or faster to ship code, they all help product managers at the end of the day, because now we can get the feedback we need. We can test things, we can do that. So I love the trends that are coming out in the tech space that just make it easier for us to do our jobs. And yeah, I think like getting into that experimental mindset, being able to actually experiment, like those two things are really pushing it. And that's changing the way that we perceive product managers. Now, since it doesn't take 6 months to build anything, sometimes it does, but in most cases, it takes a lot faster to build things than it used to. We don't have to be 100% right when we put things out there. So instead of being the requirements gatherers and the people who spec out everything, we are now the people who can form the hypotheses and really focus on the value. And we get back into that. Whereas I think a lot of product management in the past was seen as people who help drive the developers to ship things. And now we can ship things very easily. So it's like, great, now what do? We focus on the value. We get core to what we really are concentrating on, because some of the most difficult parts of software development are being solved right now.